Welcome to Bonehead Weekly Fun Size, where Chad's going to give the description of what we're going to talk about today. Chad?
That is a long title to put in front of after Bonehead Weekly.
Chad edition?
Yeah, sure. Even though, no, this is my least favorite one, so this is not mine. But what we're doing
I just like saying edition.
You know, there was a huge success with when Freddy met Jason, and then there was talks of a sequel, Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. That never happened, but you can get the comic book of the original script, and highly recommend you check that out. I own it. So we wanted to do one of two movies.
Thank you for taking mine. That's what I was going to talk about.
We'll go ahead and talk about it. We'll lead up to that. But no, we were talking about our favorite, two movies that we would like to see meshed together into a great story. And Joe, go ahead.
Well, that almost happened. It was in the days of New Line, and literally, Freddy versus Jason was a huge hit. They had a huge hit on their hand, and Robert Englund has said it to me before. They left a lot of money on the table when they didn't do a sequel to that movie. It was a huge hit, bigger than either one of those franchises could have imagined. The problem is they did not rush a sequel out, and I wanted to do Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. Now, why they didn't just do another Freddy versus Jason, just for the pure numbers, I don't know. I don't completely understand that of the studio politics. I know they're about to make Lord of the Rings and get a lot of Oscars, and maybe wanted to get away from that. But people should want to make money. Corporations should want to make money. I understand that. Freddy versus Jason versus Ash is where they wanted to go. They could never get it quite worked out. Sam Raimi was on board. New Line was on board. I still don't understand what fell apart.
And seriously, check out the comic book if you haven't, because some of the kills in there are way more graphic and cooler than anything that could be put on film.
And Hellraiser, just because Chad mentioned it, kind of a 2 for 2. Hellraiser has also been mentioned in several of these before. And if you think there hasn't been talks about teaming up Michael Myers and Pinhead, you are ghastly wrong.
All right, I've got two I want to do. I'm going to pull Chad and do a twofer. Okay, picture this. Now, you're sitting there and you're in space, and there's this thing that keeps happening.
It's a leprechaun?
No. Leprechaun is nothing compared to this. You've got to figure out something you can send into this spaceship that literally is taking people to hell. That's right. You're going to send Jason X to the event horizon.
I love that one. That one's good.
Oh my God! Can you just picture it?
When we get Todd Farmer's going to do the show again. When we get Todd Farmer back, will you pitch that to him?
I would love to see it. And like I said, I don't care if you have to break the reality of both of those films, but the kill scenes
they've already done that with Jason.
In both of the films are too much fun not to do it. I mean, there's the cut scenes of all the horror that they get in the video of Event Horizon, and there's expanded ones that you can watch online that were never finished. That being said, my second 2-4, I was thinking about this. What happens when two immortals meet and both of them are very hard to kill? That's right. I want Connor McLeod of the Clan McLeod to have to fight Dracula.
I wanted to fight
Highlander
Steven
meets
Seagal. Now it's been
Dracula.
hard to kill.
Highlander meets Dracula. Make it happen, Hollywood. You can do it. I have faith in you. Those are the two that I came up with. I'd pay to see either of them. As a matter of fact, I'd make Joe pay to see either of them.
That's not really saying much, but yeah. I kind of like your first one, though.
Okay, so a little background. I thought about this one, and I thought about a movie that was actually turned into this movie because it was a failed script for a certain franchise. So I would like to see Aliens meets Pitch Black.
Is Pitch Black a failed script from another franchise?
I read a story that yes, it was originally going to be an Alien sequel, and then they rejected it, and then it got turned into what is Pitch Black. So yeah, I would like to see Riddick fight some xenomorphs.
I would love to see that one too. Actually, and by the way, Riddick is not a bad movie.
Riddick is not a bad movie. Chronicles of Riddick is a piece of shit.
Is a bad movie.
Now, Riddick is just a revised version of Pitch Black, but it's still entertaining.
It's still
wait, I got a flip side for this. Let me take your idea, Chad, and turn it on its ear. Now, imagine this. Riddick escapes from somewhere.
New York?
But he's gotta go somewhere really fast. So he teams up with Dom from the Fast and the Furious. We do it Parent Trap style. Every role in the film played by
Vin Diesel. All right, this has been Bonehead Weekly Fun Size Edition. Next week, meh.